How's it going, guys? So today I did two stocks. I started with T-Mobile. So T-Mobile on the daily level looked something like this. It was up, and I took a short position on the stock. I'm usually bearish on stocks that gap. I've said that before. So on the 15-minute, there's this rejection here. It's a pretty big rejection. It hit the high of $78.40. You can see that here as well on the 5-minute chart. Big rejection on the way down, which looks something like this on the 1-minute. I went short. So this is even before the 1-minute has closed, because I saw this rejection, I saw it's heading lower, and then there's this EMAs, looked like it was going to cross this SMA. Actually, I don't know why. Oh, I know why, but like on this graph it doesn't look as good. Let me bring down my 1-minute from above here. So big rejection. The EMAs looked like it was going to cross the SMAs, so I went short, and then I actually covered some, and then when it's about to cross, I added more. Actually, I think I added more. I covered some, and then it did pop up. It did break this level, so that's basically what happened. I went short. It didn't do anything. It popped up a bit, and then it looked like it was going to head down further, so I added. So it's 500 shares, 500 shares, another 500 shares, 1,500 shares total. And I started to cover on my way down. I think I got down to 200 shares. It popped back up, and then I replenished, added more shares, knowing that if it went up above this level, I would have gotten out. It dropped, so I covered, and then covered the remainder here. Covered all of it. So that was my play on TMUS. Yeah, so that was T-Mobile, and obviously after it hit the bottom here, there was this level down here that it couldn't break. I popped up or something, and I went back down. I don't know what it did, and then it just basically did a reversal. On the 1-minute, that's how it looks like. So it started to get choppy right after the drop. So once it dropped, it just chopped here, and then it reversed. And this is not an area you want to be in. So I was fortunate that I got out pretty much close to the bottom here. I only had 100 shares left until I got out. So that was up. BYND, our friend here, daily doesn't really tell you much. It's not really doing anything on the daily. It looks pretty choppy actually on the daily level. On the 15-minute, however, and on the 5-minute and stuff like that, there were some patterns that emerged. So there's this big rejection. So this is what got me interested. Is it went up here? There's a rejection. On the 5-minute, this is how it looks like. Rejected, and then it started to. So obviously this is a level. It didn't really break it here either, as you can see. So this is a level 158, but it dropped. It went back up, but on the level 2, it looks very weak. So I went short. Took very small sizes. Actually, I should switch to. I should keep it at 5-minute. Because it looks weird here. So what happened on the 1-minute is I went short, I think 300 shares, and then it didn't really break the VWAP. It just stayed below this level, and then on the way down I covered some, and then it went back up. So I got out, I think, so this is 600 shares, I got out 200 shares, and then I added another 200 shares here, because I saw that it popped up, but it didn't break this level. It went above VWAP, so I went 200. I was about to get out, timing it. So I think I set 160 as sort of my level, that if it went up to 160, I would have gotten out. I was at this level. I was on this stock alone. I was maybe minus $300 or so. So I was still up 100 if I were to absorb the loss. So I was watching it, and then it slowly started to grind down. And the reason why I entered this and I added to my position when I was this EMA was very close to the SMA. It looked like it was going to cross it. It eventually did here, but usually from experiences, it either crosses it or it does this kind of retracement. And in my opinion here, it looked like it was going to do a retracement. On the 5-minute as well, there's this level of support down here. It tried it twice, and obviously it didn't break this. It didn't form a new high or anything. So I was basically thinking that the probability of this going down was pretty high. If we were to look at the 15-minute and how I did it, it was rejection here, but this 15-minute wasn't really a new 15-minute high. It didn't break the level set here, which is 159.50, right at this level. So I added to that position. As you can see, it didn't really break it. This 15-minute, if we were to read the 15-minute like we would read the other stocks, was this started the trend of this being bearish. This is sort of a long white stick, so to speak, and this is the big engulfing pattern. So that's the way I read the chart, and on the way down I basically covered it. Here, the reason why it looked like I was able to cover this at the very bottom of this, before it hit a new bottom, like right here, was I just set my limit. I don't actually, I'm 158.40. I think this is 40 is where I got out. But I set my limit orders to basically cover my positions, and a bunch of them were up here. One of these is like probably 2 stocks in one. Yeah, 158.90 is 200 shares, 100, and so yeah, and that's the way I traded for the day. So overall, $730, 27 tickets, $29.75 in commission. I'm happy with my performance. So it was a good day.